The rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Hey guys, welcome back to yet another News of Legends. We're back for the third episode in this series, and we have a lot of news coming up on this episode. Now, the first one I want to talk about is, of course, the biggest drama, the one you're probably clicking on in this video for, and that is the fact that Krepo stepped down from the MSI casting desk in this last coming week because of some incidents relating to some leaked pictures that weren't exactly very flattering. I'm not going to really go into tremendous amounts of detail about it because I think the situation is tremendously fucked for a number of reasons, which I'll go into. But I just want to say, Krepo has been one of these people that is, as long as League of Legends has existed for me, he has existed. Back in like CLG EU, onto Evil Geniuses, I've always kind of followed him. Even though when I didn't follow the esports scene tremendously, he was always a constant in that kind of area. So the long and short of it is, he trusted a person that was kind of leading him on, and as such, they leaked some images of him that shouldn't have been leaked. And I think that it's a really shitty situation for him. And I think that I really hope that this doesn't affect any career prospects at Riot. It shouldn't, in all honesty, because it's such a terrible situation. But I mean, at the same time, if this happened in the UK, and I'm just saying, you know, if Krepo happens to be watching this video, or anybody that has contact with him, you know, if this person was from the UK, that's punishable by up to 2 years in prison. It's called revenge porn. It's very, very illegal in the UK. That's pretty much what that person did. And I'm just saying, you know, if someone tries to ruin my entire life, you know, I'd probably come at them hard, but that's just me. That's just me. Nevertheless, these images are probably never going to be found tremendously by the average person. I haven't looked for them because I don't really give a shit, but I know that Riot are on severe lockdown, as they should be on this situation, trying to make sure that these photos don't really circulate too much. But still, support goes out to Krepo. Like, this guy needs some love. You know, if you watch him, if you watch his streams, if you enjoy him on the desk, give the guy a nice tweet or something. Send him some love from me, you know what I'm saying?
Just want to add at the end here, I have absolutely no idea how old the girl in question and all this drama is. I've heard a lot of bad rumors about the age, but honestly, I don't have any facts about the girl, no idea what she looks like or how old she is. But I'm going to put some trust in Krepo and some benefit of the doubt, because he's a good looking guy. This guy is dangerous as shit. I'm going to assume that he has some pretty decent tasted women as well. Apart from that, guys, we have, of course, MSI. The actual event that happened in the last week was finished off. The winners, of course, being SKT. Faker had some interesting performances. If he wasn't going 0-4 in lane in one of the games, he was doing shit like this.
Yeah, lightwood onto the Raptors. Let's see what's going on. Maple, yeah, taking damage here. This team does a lot here at level 1, and there aren't that many level 1 champions that are super amazing, but Cassiopeia is one of them.
Play as and against the Blanc. So really, 0 CS to 11 with the level 1 recall. That's what Faker... that's why you don't need to ban the Blanc.
That was kind of...
Now, see, if that happened to me, I think I'd probably be at the point in my life where I might rage quit. I don't care if it's an international tournament. I'm getting up, and fucking walking off that stage. If that happens to me, I'm fucking tilted, dude. There was an unexpected guest at the end of MSI when SKT got up as well. I'm not talking about Ronaldo when he went to go present the trophy. No, I'm talking about a random guy who apparently, according to reports, jumped 12 foot from the railings onto the show floor and was able to run onto the stage, breaching security. Here's a clip of it. Let me just run that clip for you so you can see for yourself. Now, obviously the guy wasn't doing any harm, but the security issue arises of what if this guy wanted to finally find out if Faker was a robot or not by piercing his metallic skin with a knife. That's obviously the argument in favor. They want to make the security airtight. But I just want to remind you guys that, like, people do this all the time at really big, like, football events, American football events, cricket events, for Christ's sake. It doesn't matter what sport it is. There's going to be streakers. There's going to be people that run onto the floor of or onto the pitch or onto the field to do things. It's just kind of a thing that happens. And if the security at the Super Bowl or the security at a massive NFL game cannot stop a person slipping through then I really sincerely doubt that Riot has the budget to maintain a security level wherein that is not going to be possible for anybody to get anywhere near the stage. It's just a kind of fact of life. There's going to be people that are going to drop 12 foot like fucking Spider-Man and somehow make their way onto the stage. It's just going to happen. I'm sorry, it may not be nice to hear, but it's going to happen. But hell, people are passionate, whatever. As long as you just ban them from events, from any future events, make sure you're strict with those people when you actually do catch them. Just make sure your staff are vigilant. We don't need sniper rifles up on the roof, making sure to take the shot anytime somebody starts running at Faker-sama. It's fine. I mean, hell, maybe they should increase the security over the Overwatch tournaments, because it seems like a very foul-mouthed man who is masquerading as a player seems to be doing some very silly shit.
Which one of the other players on the other team would you say are your biggest competition in this game?
No one, bitch.
Well, you have lost 3 matches in a row.
Not only that, he's also said the N-word several times on stream. Fucking unbelievable. You think League of Legends is bad, guys? Whew! On to our next story, we have Tobias Fate running it the hell down mid. I mean, 2 weeks ago it was the Rain Man, now it's Tobias Fate. Who's next? QPie? QPie? You're not gonna run it down mid, are you? No, but really, you know, generally just unacceptable kind of levels of behavior. But I kind of understand where his mindset is in relation to why he did it. He was kind of tweeting out some stuff about how his win rate on Ivern's really bad. He was also saying that he peaked at Challenger, and now he's in like Diamond 3, Diamond 4, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. There'll be the tweets on screen for you to see for yourself. And as well as that, you know, he's just had a bit of a bad string of luck with all of his games. So this is the straw that broke the camel's back. See, when you play League of Legends for like 10 hours a day, and you're on a loss streak, and you have to continue playing, there's a good chance that you're gonna have your ass tilted off the face of fucking planet Earth. This is not by no stretch of the imagination defending behavior like this, because I think it's absolutely fucked. But especially for like a public figure to be doing shit like that, because obviously there's a lot of eyes on him. There's no way that he's going to do this and get away with it. Someone is going to record it and post it on Reddit. But still, I kind of understand from the mental standpoint why he did this. Doesn't mean that socially that's acceptable. Bit fucked. Nevertheless, it does look like he got autofill to support. He went for Nunu in that game. I actually found out a way to never get autofilled in ranked again, but I've been kind of not really sure whether or not I want to release it because I don't want it to be abused. It's actually really simple, but if you guys want to know about it, then I don't know, let me know in the comment section or like the video or something like that, and I may post a short video just kind of letting you know. The only reason that I was even considering releasing it as a thing was because I wanted to make sure that the asshole people who will troll and feed if they get autofilled, they use it so that we don't have to deal with them, because I don't mind. I never even use this method to not get autofilled anyway, because I'm completely fine with playing support. But yeah, it was kind of like a way to try and cut down on people that are gonna like fucking feed and be shit in the support role, because it's a really important role. Anyway, there was a massive Rioter post on the League of Legends forums as well regarding voice chat and how that they were thinking positively about it and how they were considering implementing it into the game. Obviously, a lot of people lost their shit on it, but it turns out that the Rioter's account, who actually I don't think even works at Riot anymore, it was compromised, and the person created a fake post talking about it, which later came out talking about how they have looked at it, but they are not in any position to start or looking at implementing voice chat in the coming next 6 months or so. Pretty funny. Everybody got a little bit trolled, but no, voice chat is not coming anytime soon, at least not for the time being. Although it was a very convincing Rioter post, so I can understand why people are a little bit confused by it. On top of that, onto some funny videos as well. We have a really bizarre Blitzcrank bug that came from, of course, the Sandbox King Banderole, wherein if the Blitzcrank died at exactly, I think it was 56:16 exactly, he dies and immediately respawns, like the second he dies. Like, take a look at this video, let's have a look at it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That is pretty insane, and that is a bug that I have never ever seen before. I've seen plenty of bugs in my time on League of Legends, and I have not the first idea how that is even possible. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe the hex values and the as well as that, we got another really funny video of the worst 1v1 ever, wherein a Karma and a Nasus duke it out. I'm gonna play a lot of the clip, but I'm also gonna put some terrible music over it just so you can enjoy it a little bit better. Here it is. And finally, my favorite video of the week comes from Heisendong. It's a video on Heimerdinger, of course. He is a really big Heimerdinger diamond main. Mainly, the reason I love it so much is because he got dressed up and went out in public with like a kind of Breaking Bad hazmat suit kind of thing on. I seem to be the only person that I see in League of Legends actually doing dumb shit like this out in public. I've done it many, many times. Dressed up in some really, really dumb shit and gone out. And it warmed my heart to see Heisendong doing something similar. So there'll be links to all these videos, all these articles down in the description if you want to go check it out. And that is another video. That is another episode of News of Legends. If you guys did enjoy this video, please feel free to slap a like on it as well, because I really want to know if you guys are enjoying this new show. We'll be back on Friday for another Why I Hate, and back on Monday for another Boom build as well, which is going to be Braum. So take it easy, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you on Friday.